So what's going on, guys? My name is Violent. Welcome to update 1.11 for Call of Duty World War II. That's right, it's a Leprechaun themed March event. It's called Shamrock and Awe, and you're going to see in the background here, new patch notes have arrived. The date is 3 of 13, and I'm going to be going through all of these. There's a lot of zombies ones too, okay? There was a change to the way that regeneration happens. Very important. But we're going to be covering all of the multiplayer changes too. This is becoming the new Mac Daddy of the channel. I'm bringing multiplayer on as part of my new content schedule, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Like I said, Shamrock and Awe is the new event that's happening in both multiplayer and zombies. There's a bunch of new content, and we're going to jump straight into the gameplay so you can see that. With the introduction of the new event called Shamrock and Awe, there was a huge change to the looting system. The further details go as follows. There is an increased number of weapons and premium content per update that's currently scheduled, more ways to earn weapons, lower duplicate rates, rebalancing category reward rates, which is huge, new special orders, new categories of items, content changes, and armory drops. The menu system's even changed. HQ has its own tab, so you don't have to actually load into the headquarters. Operation Shamrock and Awe community event in MP and Zombies. So Zombies is getting a celebration of some sort, and I will go into further explanation on that coming up. New content, there are weapons, camos, uniforms, charms, reticules, etc. So charms from Infinite Warfare have made a return. Shipment 44 is available for Season Pass holders today, and for non-Season Pass holders starting March 16th, you'll have access to Shipment 1944. It's a new DLC map. Prop Hunt on DLC maps is now introduced. So some multiplayer changes that I want to talk about as well. In the background, you're going to be seeing some gameplay as I check out the headquarters. In Hardcore, there was a fixed issue where players were able to rejoin a match from which they were just kicked. Fixed issue where player 2 in split screen on a guest account was being kicked to local play when creating first loadout offline. Fixed an issue where players were crashing when equipping Scorestreaks. Fixed issue where players crash after accepting invites to a public war match. Fixed an issue where matches were not starting properly from featured playlists. Fixed loss of functionality issue when players returned to multiplayer menu after completing one match in local play. Now about the maps. They fixed a map exploit on Gustav Cannon and Occupation. They fixed an error when loading into a custom team deathmatch on Anthropod. Now party system and HQ fixes is what we're going to cover next. They fixed issues where upon opening supply drops from the option menu while in headquarters, players would sometimes be transported to another part of headquarters. They fixed an issue where players were unable to abandon orders when Major Howard's menu was up. As you just saw, two new weapons were introduced. The MG81, which is an LMG. I'm not really looking forward to that one. The other one is the M38, and that's one I'm absolutely looking forward to. It's another SMG that was just introduced with Shamrock and Awe. As part of rebalancing the category for reward rates, Sledgehammer decided that this will ensure that you're getting a wider variety of content categories within every drop, which will make the unboxing experience more satisfying. They've heard that you've felt what it feels like to have triple duplicate pistol grips, and they want to change it. No offense to Glenn Schofield or Michael Condrey, but everything's just gotten better since they left and went to Activision. I don't know if that's due to them actually making things better in Activision, or this new guy Aaron stepping up and making things better there at Sledgehammer. Not exactly sure. We'll just leave that open in a gray area for now. Now the weapons and score streaks. They fixed an issue where unlocking new score streaks also equipped them when players had 3 already equipped. Crazy. Fixed issue where players were able to reload the combat shotgun past the max amount of ammo. Sly, man. Fixed explosive score streaks behavior underwater. And then also nerfed the Volkssturm Gewehr. Increased recoil and decreased damage range to be more on par with other rifles in its class. So the Volkssturm Gewehr did get a nerf. I'm not really going to talk about ranked play or game battles. That is yet to come, and eventually we'll get into that once Battle Royale gets into the scene. We're not quite there yet. with Black Ops 4, we'll be talking more about game battles for sure once we get to that point. Now with zombies, I want to talk about the new fixes that occurred. There were various UI fixes and improvements, menu displays, description text, weapon personalization, custom overlap, unlock requirements. These are all UI fixes that were looked at. They fixed issues in TDS, which is the Darkest Shore, where some players who were revived were teleported out of the playable area. I didn't experience this, but I had a few friends that did. They fixed an issue where upgraded camo was not displaying for various weapons. I was consecutively seeing this patch after patch. I'm glad that's finally being looked at. They fixed an issue where the whistling and other zombies' pathing and behavior was off. They fixed functionality issues with the 9mm SAP. They fixed issues with upgrading the Ripsaw, which I did have a few problems with. They fixed issues where the pummel grenade fails to regenerate uses, and I knew there was just a problem with how long the duration was going, and I didn't know if it was supposed to be natural or intended. Turns out that they actually put out a patch for it. They eliminated fall damage, meaning it can no longer take away your armor. All fall damage has been taken away. Wow, that's crazy, because there's sometimes when I'd be down to just a smidgen of health, jump off a ledge, boom, dead because I'm taking fall damage. They eliminated that completely. They also reduced the red screen of death opacity, which makes it less intrusive. So, wow, that's also really good because I really wanted health regen to be looked at, and it was something that was lacking in zombies for sure. And now that it's sped up a bit and the animation isn't as red around your screen, making it seem 10 times worse, hopefully we have a better experience with that. Something I was going to bring up earlier is armory drops. Now the description reads, we are adding a new supply drop called armory drops, which will function a lot like bribes, but can be obtained for armory credits to provide yet another way to get you content that you want. So what I like about this is that you can finally use the armory credits, which was like salvage in Infinite Warfare. Sledgehammer's allowing us to buy supply drops with it. However, right now it's 8,000 armory credits in order to actually purchase this epic supply drop. I absolutely do not recommend it. They're just trying to take away your armory credits, so then that way when the juicy stuff does get here and it's a lot less, you won't have enough to buy it. So it's all part of the game. Once you learn how to play it correctly, you'll actually get way further ahead than you can anticipate. But it's all about being patient. And the longer you can be patient and stack up your armory credits for when the right time is, that's when you get to see some juicy results. The gameplay is of a game mode called Leprechaun Hunt. If you do find him when he spawns in, you can actually kill him, and what it does is grants you full score streaks. So I have mine racked up all the way, and that's what you're seeing is constantly getting those once you kill him, okay? This is a really fun mode. It's really creative, and I can't believe the amount of animation you have in this leprechaun that runs around. Now in zombies, there is an actual overhaul that's been done on the animation end. You can see that the background's been changed. Everything's kind of themed out with the Operation Shamrock. This is really cool. There's a new camo you can get in multiplayer with the supply drops, and that's what you just saw in those pistols. That is one of two camos that you can get in the actual supply drop system that's universal between multiplayer and zombies. I go into further detail on that on the actual 3 camos you can earn in World War II zombies. You can do a little Easter egg spawning the leprechaun we just saw in multiplayer. It's only for a limited time that you can do this, okay? But you'll see the 2 locked ones up there that I got. Those are the 2 that you can get in the supply drop system. And you have to unlock them per class. So your SMGs, your assault rifles, your pistols, you have to unlock it per category. So it's just like Infinite Warfare in that sense. But these are all the camos that are available right now in zombies. You can earn 3 new ones, 1 for each map. And my favorite one still is the Groston House camo that you can unlock, and that's like the rainbow affected one. But this one that you're seeing now is the Darkest Shore. But Shamrock and Awe lasts from March 13th to April 3rd, so you got some time to get your hands on these camos. Be sure to check out that video I put out this morning on how to obtain all of these camos, because it's only for a limited amount of time. So you were either here and got it before it's gone, and you want to be one of those people. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this update, an update 1.11 for Call of Duty World War II. Let me know what you think of these changes, both for multiplayer and for zombies. See you in the next one. Violent out.